welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Milana and I love all things beauty and tanning, so if you do too, you're in the right place. Make sure to give this video a huge thumbs up if you love self-tanners, and please make sure to subscribe to my channel. Like I said, if you love anything that has to do with beauty, you are gonna love my channel, so make sure to subscribe. But for today's video, we are going to be reviewing and demoing the Tan-Luxe Hydra Mousse for medium to dark. I'm so excited about this one because I've never seen a self-tanner that comes in like this clear kind of packaging. I've never seen like a clear liquid when it comes to self-tanner. So this was really interesting. When I saw it, I had to get it. So we are going to be trying this out. It says that it's hydrating, so we will see about that. So if you want to see my review and demo of the Tan-Luxe Hydra Mousse, then stay tuned for the rest of the video. Alright, so let's just get right into the details about this. Like I said, it claims to be hydrating. I got the medium to dark, which was the darkest choice I could pick. And on the back, it says it's ultra quick drying, so we are going to see about that. It says that it develops a natural radiant glow. It's formulated with vitamin B, C, and E raspberry seed oil to hydrate and condition the skin. So I'm very interested to see about that because I have very dry skin, so we'll see if it lives up to its claims. No streaks, no smells, no drama. We don't like drama here, so let's see about that. And then it says to apply, moisturize the dry areas, which of course I already did. I don't want to bore you guys with that. If you want to see that, I'll link my self-tanning routine somewhere here so you can check that out. But it also says shower 6 to 10 hours after application. So this is not an express tan. This is one of those kind of long wear overnight kind of deals. It's about 7 o'clock at night. I'm probably gonna sleep with this on and then I'll wash it off when I wake up in the morning, so it'll probably be on for a little bit longer than 10 hours. But so I think I paid about $47 or $49 for this. I'll link the exact website where I got it and the price for this. It was pretty expensive though. When I saw the price tag, I was like, oh, do I get it? Do I not get it? But I just thought the concept of this was really cool. And I figured, why not spend the money so you guys don't have to if it sucks? So let's just get started. I'm really excited to see what it looks like when I do pump it. This looks very expensive. You can't say the packaging doesn't look luxurious, because it does. But the most important thing is how it performs, so let's just see. I'm going to squeeze some out onto my brush. I don't have my other Coco and Eve one for this time, but I will be using it in future videos because you guys know if you watched my last video that I love it. So let's just test this out. Oh my god, it literally comes out white. I don't know how this is going to make me look tan, but we're going to see. This is really weird so far. It smells, it doesn't have a good smell to it. It smells like self-tanner. So nothing new there, but it's nothing special as far as smell goes. So far, I'm not really a big fan of the whole transparent color barrier, just because it claims to be streak-free, but it's kind of hard to live up to that claim if you don't know exactly where you're missing a little spot. At least when there's a color barrier, you can tell where you didn't blend it out maybe as well as you should have, or where you might have missed a spot. With this, it's literally just clear, so you can't really tell. So we'll see tomorrow how it turns out, but as of right now, I don't really know how that's going to work. So let's just move on. All right, so like I said, not really a fan of the whole transparent thing. I couldn't really tell where I was exactly applying and where I wasn't. I know initially it looks wet, so you can kind of get an idea, but it's not as accurate as it is when there is that color barrier behind it. So a little bit weird. I feel like it might be a mess. We'll see tomorrow though. As far as the smell goes, I don't really like it too much personally. I think it smells like self-tanner, but it has this kind of like flowery smell to it as well, and it's like throwing me off a little bit. So it was very easy to apply, so I'm happy with that. I don't really see color yet, obviously, because it came off clear, but I think we'll see some results tomorrow. As of right now though, the only thing that I can really judge it off of is how it applied, which was good, the smell, which I don't like, and the color barrier, which I also am kind of having a hard time with. So those are my only thoughts for now, but let's move on to my legs. All right, you guys, now that I've done my upper half and my legs, I am gonna do the rest of me off camera. My impression after doing my legs is pretty much the same. Hard to work with because there's no color barrier behind it. I can't really tell exactly where I'm missing a spot or where I didn't blend even enough, if that makes sense. The smell is very strong. My mom was helping me record while I was doing my legs, and that's the first thing she said to me. So the smell is definitely out there, and that is pretty much all I have to say so far. So I'm gonna do the rest of me. I'm gonna keep this on overnight. I'm gonna sleep with it on, and then in the morning when I wake up, I'm going to wash it off, and then I'll come back and I'll show you guys what I look like after tomorrow, because I'm sure it's not gonna look like this. But stay tuned because I will see you tomorrow for the final results and thoughts. All right, guys, welcome back. It is the next day after applying the tan. So I don't know what you guys thought initially, but when I woke up this morning, I noticed that I got darker, but I kind of was, I don't want to say disappointed, because when I started putting this on, it was all coming on clear and it kind of made me nervous. So I was sad, but I wasn't surprised, if that makes sense. I'm not as dark as I was hoping to be. I definitely have had self-tanners that have made me much darker than this. Not saying that this claims to be a really, really dark tan. This one says medium/dark. The other tans that I get are typically like an ultra dark. So I guess I couldn't have expected too much for this to be crazy, crazy dark, like I just came back from vacation or something. But I was a little bit disappointed when I woke up because, like I said yesterday when I was applying this, it was really hard to tell where exactly I was applying and if I was missing a spot or if I was applying evenly, just because this is clear. So when it comes on, you can't tell really what you're working with. So around my feet, it definitely made my feet look kind of dirty, and I used a brush to apply, so it shouldn't have made it that difficult. But around my feet, it looks dirty. I'm pleasantly surprised with how evenly it went on the rest of me. I don't look streaky at all, so I was really, really happy about that. I really like the undertone that it gave me. It's giving me this really golden, really beautiful undertone, so I really, really love the color of this. Really happy about that. The smell, though, was kind of unbearable. It was really, 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 really strong, which I really didn't like. That's like the first thing that hits you, and it just kind of lingers there. So if you're really bad with smells, this probably isn't the one for you because it was really, really strong. Don't get it if you don't like really strong smells. It is very quick drying. Like I literally put my clothes on almost immediately after finishing the application last night, and it didn't feel like anything was rubbing off. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, when I woke up this morning, I worked out before washing the tan off, and then once I was done working out, I washed off the tan, and nothing came off or gave me lines. It still looks very even, which I'm really surprised about, but happy because that does not happen often. So I really like how even this tan came out. I'm really happy about that. Just the thing I was disappointed about was my hands. I don't know if you can tell, but around my knuckles, it looks kind of dark, like the color really clung onto my knuckles. And I did wash them last night, like a couple hours after applying, which is what I typically do. But just in this case, it was a little bit more difficult. So overall, I do think it's a good self-tanner. I'm really happy, like I said, with the color that came out. It's a really pretty golden color. I wish it was a little bit darker. I guess if I applied a second coat, that would have done the trick. But I just feel like this is very overpriced for what it did for me. I don't like the fact that it's clear. I thought it was cool at first, and then once I started applying, I was like, wait, I don't like this. I can't see what I'm doing. It is nice if you have to go somewhere right after applying your tan and you don't want it to look like you put self-tanner on. In that case, this might be the one for you. For me personally though, I like having a color barrier where you can actually see what you're working with and know exactly where you're blending, where it doesn't look right so you could fix it. This was just a little bit more difficult to work with. It's very expensive, like I said. I think this was like $47 or $49, somewhere up there close to $50. I have much cheaper self-tanners that I feel like impressed me more than this one did. So overall, I've definitely had better. I do really like how the color turned out, like I said a million times already, but I feel like that just wasn't enough to wow me. Like, looking at all the aspects of this, I've definitely had better. Like the Bali Body, that one is literally like $30, you guys, and it's still hands down my favorite. Well, stay tuned because we're gonna do a little comparison between that one and the Coco and Eve, because that one might beat it, so we'll see. Stay tuned. But those two were a lot cheaper than this and did a better job, and I could actually see what I was working with. So overall, good. Not my favorite though. Probably wouldn't repurchase. I'm probably gonna use this up just because I don't want to waste it. But this might just be my self-tanner that I want to apply if I'm planning to go somewhere in a hurry, but I still want a tan for the next day. I don't know. It has its good aspects too, but overall, I would give this like a C. That might sound a little bit harsh, but like I said, if you guys have been with me on this channel for a little bit, you know I love self-tanners and I review a new one pretty much every week. So I've tried quite a few already and I've definitely had better than this. So if I had to give an honest opinion, I probably wouldn't go for this again. I've definitely had worse. That fake bake self-tanner still left a bad taste in my mouth. I don't even want to talk about that one. So this is better than that, but overall, I've had better. Probably won't repurchase. And that is my review for the Tan-Luxe Hydra Mousse Hydrating Self-Tanning Mousse. Oh, one thing I want to mention as well, I don't really feel like it hydrated my skin, which it claims to more than any of my other self-tanners did. It felt about the same, so I don't know how accurate hydrating is. Maybe it is, maybe it's not, but in my opinion, I don't think it hydrated my skin any more than the other ones did. So that's about that, and that is it. That's all I have for you guys for the Tan-Luxe Hydra Mousse self-tanner. I hope you guys liked this review. Make sure to comment down below. If you've tried this self-tanner, I really want to hear your thoughts about this. Let me know what you guys thought about this and what your experience was. If you haven't already tried it, if you care about my opinion, I personally wouldn't go for this just because I think it's too expensive for what it's doing. I think there's cheaper self-tanners out there for a better result. So Not my favorite, but I hope you guys liked this. Like I said, make sure to comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video for me, and make sure to subscribe to my channel. If you love self-tanners, if you love beauty in general, you're gonna love my channel. So make sure to subscribe, stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next video.